everyone, you're looking live in Glendale, Arizona for a brand new episode of SmackDown, as we're less than 3 weeks away from Bash in Berlin Premium Live event. But tonight, we will have a final King and Queen of the Ring qualifying matches, and in fact, we're going to start the show off with one of them right now. Michin, me and him will go one-on-one with Zoe Stark for the final spot in the Queen of the Ring tournament.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark!
We have a lot going on tonight here on SmackDown, not only with 2 qualifying matches for the tournament for Bash in Berlin, but also a continuation of a story between Dominic Mysterio and Roman Reigns will continue tonight, meaning that Dominic Mysterio will be in action after what he did to Roman Reigns only a few episodes ago on SmackDown. Also, Omos will be in action, and more. Not to mention Randy Orton's Pick Your Poison match against CM Punk's choosing. We got all of that tonight here on SmackDown. But right now, HBIC making her way down the aisle.
And her opponent from Fontana, California, Michin!
Zoe Stark in the ring going one-on-one with Michin, 2 superstars who held women's championships in the past in Universe Mode history. Now they're going to try to work their way up back the ladder once again. We see Michin try her luck with Jade Cargill and the championship that Jade had at the time, which was the television championship. We saw her compete at the Royal Rumble over that title, and now she's been working her way up, or trying to work her way up, ever since that night. And now tonight is a big opportunity for both women to qualify for the Queen of the Ring, because the winner of that tournament will go on to SummerSlam and compete for the championship of their brand. And no doubt about it, one of these women would love to be a part of that opportunity. Waistlock applied here by Zoe Stark to begin this one-on-one matchup. And around the gate, Zoe with a schoolgirl roll-up isn't enough. Oh no, Michin able to turn it around, jackknife cover. Oh, on the shoulder put one. Now, once again, collarable tie. As Zoe Stark, look at this, able to shove Michin back against the corner here. Referee Charles Robinson getting involved, able to get a clean break. Missed the knife edge shot, swing and a miss, but nonetheless, another collarable tie up here. That's the crowd here in Glendale, all on their feet here. As Michin again back against the corner, but Zoe right there with the right. But a big kick by Michin and a takedown. As able to lock her in with her legs to Michin, elbow to the skull, but an uppercut by Zoe to come back, and a punk kick. Former tag team champion and Zoe Stark lost the titles at Bad Blood to Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria, with now former superstar Shayna Baszler as well, the Fear Physical Collective, as Michin to the launch herself, but Zoe caught her with a kick. And now Zoe Stark, the former WWE Women's Champion, now trying to weather the storm against a former NXT Women's Champion in Michin. Zoe now not looking too good. Michin working on the arms, and oh my God, just stomping on the side of the skull of Stark. Both women by ringside, now going into the barricade goes Michin. And now Zoe Stark measuring, and connects a forearm right to the face of Michin. Big opportunity on the line here. Not only to qualify for the Queen of the Ring, but then to maybe not only just qualify for a spot, but then maybe win the whole thing. And now Michin setting up Zoe Stark. Deadlift, German suplex, and a shoulder up at 1. Now, clothesline by Zoe, and another. And, running kick takes down Michin. Now Zoe Stark going up in the high range district. Oh, the frog splash. Frog splash, got her down, shoulders. Is it? No, it too. Hit the frog splash, but Michin withstands it at 2. But now with Zoe thinking, maybe got the arm, had something in mind, but it's Michin that turns it around. And now a big kick, right to the knee. Michin saying, protect your neck! Knee breaker right across the neck and head of Stark, and not enough again at 2. And now the master of the Soul Food, able to land its mark. Soul Food connects. Zoe's down. Leg is hooked at 2. Zoe able to power out. Not going to let this opportunity slip her by. But Michin measuring and out full head of steam with a clothesline. And now tornado into a DDT. Still on the attack is Michin. And now on the second rope. And a double, oh no. Gonna get the double axe handle. A bit of sidestep with Zoe. Sent her off the ropes here. Big back body drop. And now Zoe Stark on the apron. Can be technical, but also a high flyer. Springboard cross. A drop kick. Able to land. And now, could it be time for the Z360? Could that be it? Z360 to qualify, and Michin still alive at 2. What a way to start SmackDown with women's wrestling indeed. Michin now got something in mind. After taunting Zoe moments ago. Got her up on her shoulders. And plants her on her knee. That was like a shoulder breaker. Now look at this. Look at this. A leg roll up here. Shades of Van Dam, but not able to put away Zoe. Off of that roll up. Springboard. Turn it up. Take connect. And now off the ropes. Full head of steam and just got something in mind. Just feeding her kicks there and slams his skull onto the canvas. And that was Michin going up. Head Batty in charge. Got her target on lock. What's she thinking here? I'm thinking crossbody, but no. So able to avoid disaster of the crossbody. And now sends her to the corner. Elbow right to the face. But Michin again, Soul Food! But she's wasting too much time off the Soul Food. Can she take advantage? Hook of the leg! No, at 2! Had to drag her away from the ropes to get a perfected pinfall, but sadly, took too much time allowing Zoe to recover off of the Soul Food, and now, serious strikes of the Pele! A pinfall, submission, counter, or disqualification is enough to get a win to qualify into the tournament heading towards Bash in Berlin. But look at Zoe Stark here, German suplex! Onto the floor near the barricade as well. Now it's Zoe with the momentum on her side, dictating the pace now. Count of 4. As referee Charles Robinson making sure both women need to get back in the ring. As Zoe able to send Michin back in the ring. But it's up to Michin to continue the fight. It's up to Zoe Stark to continue on the offense here. But Michin on defense. Flying forearm blocked. Swatted onto the ground goes Michin. Enziguri head kick by Stark. Back and forth, counter for counter. Zoe now had something in mind, but instead changes direction. Now, they're going to bring Michin into the corner. She does. Got her up top. Oh, Michin into the counter. Kick right to the knee. Uh-oh, Zoe's in trouble. Protect your neck once again. Protect your neck. Is that enough to go to Basham-Bur? No, the shoulder pin too. Not enough to even attempt to go into Berlin into the finals. Not enough to qualify for the Queen of the Ring. But wait, Soul Food! That might do it! Soul Food! Michin qualifies for the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Here is your winner, Michin!
Michin qualifies for the Queen of the Ring. And the final spot has been fulfilled. Could this be Michin's moment? Can she finally not only work her way through the tournament? And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look at the bracket here. It's official. Michin will meet Lash Legend one-on-one. Charlotte Flair will meet Candice LeRae. Alexa Bliss will meet Kairi Sane. Io Sky will meet Rhea Ripley. The Queen of the Ring tournament has been completed. And next episodes of Raw and SmackDown, we'll see them begin. But ladies and gentlemen, Omos has arrived. And he will be in action later on tonight. But let's take you back to SmackDown 2 episodes ago, where Roman Reigns was walking backstage, and right there, Dominic Mysterio lining and waiting to assault the Tribal Chief, the OTC, the Intercontinental Champion. Dom wants to make a statement at the expense of Roman Reigns, as they're going to do anything by any means. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Dominic Mysterio returns to action here on SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio!
It was the general manager of SmackDown, now the wise man of the Blue Brand, in Paul Heyman, that gave Dirty Dom an opportunity. Dominic wanted to challenge Roman Reigns for the Intercontinental title. He was able to earn it when he defeated Tyler Breeze on SmackDown to get that opportunity. And at Bash in Berlin, it is official. It will be Dominic Mysterio, meaning Roman Reigns, for the Intercontinental Championship. Dirty Dom wanted to take a crack at the Tribal Chief, and his own Judgment Day family members kind of disagreed on him. It's up to Dom to show why he should elevate his career, elevate his status where he is today. A former Cruiserweight and television champion is Dirty Dom. But tonight here on SmackDown, Dominic Mysterio seeks action against Wesley.
And his opponent from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 183 pounds, Wesley!
A fantastic athlete is Wesley. We've seen him in action before here on SmackDown. But a big opportunity for him tonight as he goes one-on-one with Dirty Dom here tonight. Imagine if Wesley is able to put away Dominic Mysterio tonight. Might derail the momentum that Dom has over Roman Reigns heading towards the Bash in Berlin. Hell, it might even convince the wise man to maybe insert Wesley into the Intercontinental title picture. Only time will tell as Dom going to go one-on-one with Wesley here tonight, here on SmackDown. The bell is rung, and here we go. That looks like some cruiserweight action going on here on SmackDown tonight. Follow-up tie-up here by Dom and Wesley. Both men jockeying for position here. As Dominic Mysterio got the cardiac kid in a waist-lock position, but it's Wesley. Snapmare takedown, able to get him into a chin-lock position. Wesley, a man who's been in the business for almost a decade now. Dom considers himself to be a 20-year-old veteran. We've seen him on SmackDown as a child, back in the 2000s, along with Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio around that time. And now Dom able to fight back with that kick, hollow the tire once more. And it's Wesley that gets the upper hand there, and it's Wesley with a Meteora. A leaping Meteora there by Wesley, and now off the second rope, frog splash connects, goes for the cover. Almost mocking Mysterio with his own frog splash out of the corner there. And Mysterio driving his shoulder onto the canvas. It's Wesley that fights back here. Again, both men just jockeying for position. Elbow dropped there by Wesley. Got Mysterio. Report, knee in the face. Now Wesley just maybe talking some trash to Mysterio there. The Dom, they're going to answer back here. Vertical suplex. And now, when he rolls around like that, that only means one thing. Can he get the 3 amigos? And he does. Channeling Eddie Guerrero there. We're going to drive in the boot right to the abdomen of Wesley. Dom making a statement at the expense of Wesley towards the Intercontinental Champion and towards his family members in the Judgment Day. As Mysterio launches Wesley into the top rope. And then look at Mysterio with the head scissors. It's all about proving himself, is Dominic Mysterio. Now Mysterio, what's he thinking? Sending up Wesley. They're gonna go for the 619 and he connects. But it's up to Dom on where he goes from here. He hits the 619, even taunts about it. And, able to block. Kick to the midsection, Wesley. And Destroyer! A Canadian Destroyer by Wesley on the Mysterio. Is it enough? No, not enough to knock the wind out of his sails. Not enough to weather the storm of Dom here. As Wesley rushing after Dom with a forearm. It's almost ground to the duel. Both men able to meet each other in the middle. But it was Wesley that caught with the forearm. And then attacking the shoulder and goes for a Futura armbar. How wise was that by Wesley? Attack the shoulder and not going after the Futura armbar submission. But it's Dominic Mysterio that turns it around. Head scissors. Sends him off the ropes. Ducks under. And then look at that. Hurricane Rana. And now Mysterio with a side Russian. A side Russian leg sweep takes him down. And wait a minute, just winking the eyes. Again, Dom is very good in the ring, but he doesn't need to resort to tactics like that. But it's not that he needs to. He does it because he can. In his mind, at least. And now Dom, we're going to shut up the critics here on SmackDown. Tornado DDT. Dropping Wesley right on the dome there. And now it's Mysterio. Swinging neckbreaker. Able to take down Wesley, but a series of offense here. But it's Wes that turns that around with a spin kick. Springboard! Hurricane Rana by Wesley! Incredible! Oh, shoulder to the gut. What is Dom thinking here? Oh my God! Mexican Destroyer onto the apron! Are you kidding me? And it's Mysterio sent him into the steps. Dominic Mysterio with no wasted motion. The Mexican Destroyer might have done damage to Wesley's skull and then sent him into the steps. And now it's up to Dom. They're going to try to... Oh, Wesley able to roll through. Thrust kick connects. Back and forth affair, but no. They're going to block. Wesley got him. Sends him to the corner. Big kick to the gut. And again, missed the splash that time. Mysterio got him. Michinoku driver. Got him down. Hook of the leg off the Michinoku driver. Mysterio wins. Oh my goodness. What a match. Back and forth as Mysterio stands tall. Roman Reigns. Reigns with the kendo stick. Getting payback on the Dirty Dom. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. Dirty Dom and Mysterio will meet Roman Reigns one-on-one for the Men's Intercontinental Championship at Bash in Berlin. Also at Bash in Berlin, the Women's Intercontinental title will be on the line. Jade Cargill will meet Julia finally one-on-one for the Women's IC title at Bash in Berlin. My lord, what a match that's going to be. And then the main event will be CM Punk defending the undisputed WWE Championship against the Viper, the winner of the Hell in a Cell of Bad Blood, Randy Orton. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to see the Nigerian Giant in action. Here comes the dangerous, the vicious Omos. A man who put Braun Strowman out of commission on the previous episode of SmackDown and then was granted Braun Strowman's spot in the King of the Ring tournament for Bash in Berlin, and Omos will be facing Ethan Page on an episode of SmackDown within the King of the Ring tournament, as it will begin on the next episode. But tonight, Paul Heyman did say that Omos will compete and he must win in order to at least signify the qualification for Omos being in the King of the Ring after being granted Braun Strowman's spot, which Braun Strowman, I don't know if he technically won the match against Omos, but then again, he was the last one standing when the ring collapsed on SmackDown a few episodes ago. But let's see who Omos will face here tonight. Wait a minute. I guess we're getting another debut tonight. As Omos, standing in the ring, going to mentally prepare himself for what's awaiting for him. Wait a minute, is that a chair with a lantern? I don't know if this is good for Omos here. Oh my God. As they're coming through the shadows, through the smoke and mirrors, Nikki Cross and her misfits of destruction. Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy's back. The Wyatt Six has arrived here on SmackDown. Is that Huskus the Pig on the left? There's a lot going on here, but who the hell? Who's the rabbit in the back there with the chair? We all know that's Nikki Cross in the front, and that's Uncle Howdy behind him. But who are the rest of the three? But the bigger question, who the hell's facing Omos tonight? All I know is this. All of them represent the spirit of the one Bray Wyatt. The Wyatt Six. Oh my God. Joe Gacy to your left. Dexter Lumis. And it's Eric Rowan. It's Eric Rowan. When was the last time we seen him? Oh my God, here we go. It's Omos. Oh my God. Is this a connection to... I mean, we all know Braun Strowman was once a part of the Wyatt family. But oh my God, another clothesline by Omos. Two giants colliding here on SmackDown once again. But it's Braun Strowman's fellow brother in the Wyatt family of Eric Rowan. I mean, we all remember when Luke Harper and Eric Rowan once ran roughshod in the tag division. Former tag team champions in Universe Mode. Look at Rowan able to escape the power of Omos there. There's hope. Nice takedown and now at a stalemate between both men. Omos is just that taller, but bigger compared to Rowan here. But able to drive the knee to the side of the skull. Nope, not able to avoid. And now, kicked in the midsection, downstairs. Omos got Rowan. This spell's doomed for Rowan. Down the face first onto the top turnbuckle. And just driving the boot right to the throat. I mean, I don't know if Omos... I don't know if he has any fears. I don't know at all. Got Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy. Look at that. Rowan just got lost off the ropes there by Omos. And I would just sends him across ringside. My wife, Six, just watched on at ringside. On behalf of Eric Rowan is Omos. Not afraid, not backing down. I mean, this is the same man who went toe-to-toe with The Undertaker on many occasions in the past. That giant SOB got his foot up that high to knock Rowan down. And now Rowan. Now look at that back down. Look at this. Rowan, the Iron Claw Slam. Can he get it? Off the slam. And no, Omos showed up at two. For all we know, this could be running big boot there by Rowan. This could be a revenge ploy for the Wyatt Six. I mean, again, Rowan and Strowman have a lot of history. And for all I know, this could be Rowan's way of getting payback on behalf of his fallen brethren in Braun Strowman. Big knee to the midsection. Sent him in the corner. And now Omos stalled. Got Rowan in the corner. Trying to tear up the left arm of Rowan. But Rowan not backing down. STL. High kick. And now Omos. Oh my God, with ease. Got him up on the shoulders. And then, oh my goodness. Planted him face first. Hook of the leg by Omos. And Rowan powers at it too. The former NXT champion, poised and ready. Downstairs is Rowan. Wait a minute. Omos, last ride. Last ride, power bomb. Rowan powers out. The spirit of Bray, the spirit of Harper, all lied within Rowan tonight. To keep going, but Omos looking to make sure that Rowan stays down. Drives the knee to the side of the skull and a double axe handle. Rowan is doing his damnedest to continue the fight. But it's Omos doing his best to squash Rowan. Oh my goodness! That was a deadlift slam. Missed the clothesline. Downstairs. Got him up. Another power bomb. Just walking all over Roman. Omos might be exactly what he is. Not just a giant. But at this point, what was once known to Braun Strowman might be known to Omos now. The new face of destruction. The colossal clutch. And just did damage not only to the head and neck, but the spine of Rowan. The Colossus. Oh! The giant Colossus. And Rowan, oh! Able to take it down momentarily. But a shoulder tackle there by Omos. And now hand on the throat. They're going to send Rowan for a ride, but Rowan blocks it. Sends him off the ropes. Ducks under. Big boot. And a claw slam! Rowan got him pinned! And it's almost stuck at the shoulder for two! The crowd chanting one more time. Want to see Rowan put away Omos after what Omos did to Strowman last week. Sending him crashing burn into the ambulance. Rowan had something in mind, but Omos turns it around. Shot to the spine. Irish flip off the ropes. Big back body trouble to a big man like Rowan. And now the Redwood might be chopped down by the Nigerian giant. Choke slam. Choke slam on the Rowan. Got him. Omos stands tall. Not even the big Redwood was enough to keep Omos down. The Nigerian giant is on a warpath of destruction, and the question is, who the hell can stop him? Our next premium live event, for the first time in Berlin, Germany, hosting the King and Queen of the Ring tournament, WWE 2K25 presents Bash in Berlin.
Last week, Randy tried to get the upper hand with picking Kane as my opponent. I'll admit, it's been years since I fought Kane in a WWE ring. But last week, I proven once again that I can get the job done, especially against another rerun. So tonight, I will choose someone that Randy isn't familiar with. And no, it's not John Cena. He's not worth the risk, since he's Mr. Hollywood now, and I already beat John myself, so he isn't much of a threat to anyone on the roster. Randy, I hope you're prepared, because I have a plan that'll knock you down by the end of the night.
CM Punk got something up his sleeve for Randy Orton's Pick Your Poison stipulation later on in our main event tonight here in Glendale, Arizona. But right now, we switch gears as Damian Priest makes his way towards the ring as we have another qualifier, but this time it's for the King of the Ring tournament for the final spot here on SmackDown. As Damian Priest, a man who wants to elevate his status into the world title picture, this is one way of doing it, competing for a spot in the King of the Ring. As here comes his opponent, Mr. A-Town Down himself in Austin Theory. A former European champion in Universe Mode's history back in Season 8.
And his opponent representing A-Town Down Under from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory!
Austin Theory, a man who beat John Cena in 2K23's WrestleMania in Houston, Texas. A man who beat Edge in a steel cage match on Raw. Point is, Austin Theory is a man not to be slept on. Now that he's back here on SmackDown, has an opportunity of a lifetime to qualify for the King of the Ring. Already revered by the WWE Universe here tonight in Glendale, but nonetheless, Mr. A-Town Down, representing A-Town Down Under with Grayson Waller. We're going to go ahead and compete one-on-one with Damian Priest here tonight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's all day versus the Punishment here in Glendale. Final spot of the King of the Ring commences. And right at the gate, a hungry Austin Theory with a clothesline, but it's Damian Priest that comes back with a clothesline of his own. And a pump kick. Theory with a pump kick there. And now Austin Theory measuring his man here. Maybe talking some trash here. Now just ground and pound onto Damian Priest. Big stomp right to the arm. And now it's a Theory. Trying to work on Priest there. With a big kick nonetheless. And now Priest with a kick of his own. And Theory able to fire back. It's been a while since we've seen Theory here on SmackDown. He's accomplished so little, but yet it's a point to where Theory needs more time to grow. Look at this ankle lock submission. Ankle lock submission by Theory. We're going to go the submission route here against Priest. Or at least maybe just to wear him down. Doing damage to the leg will inflict punishment onto the Punisher and Damian Priest. Austin Theory firing himself up here as trying to rush after Priest, but Priest had him scouting. Probably blow to the back of the neck. And now got Theory. They're going to send him shoulder first into the pulse. And now just stomping after stomping. Stomping a mud hole and walked it dry did Priest. And now I've got Theory. They're going to send him into the corner. Damian Priest needs to watch out for the A-Town Down by Theory. But also, Theory got to watch out from South of Heaven. Oh, wait a minute. This might do it! Superplex off the top. And old age question, who got the worst out of that exchange? The one delivering the move or the one receiving it? But, looks to show that maybe Priest had the upper hand there. It's Priest in control. Priest on offense. Just working on Theory, trying to do damage. But Theory able to block. Float over, trying to go for a DDT. But look at Priest able to block it. Shot off the shot right to the gut. Gut wrench. Oh no, Dominator! Shades of Farouk with a Dominator, planting him gut first. And now Damian Priest fired up. Maybe they're going to take the win via count out. But Austin Theory slowly getting up to his feet. Count of 7 here. Now Theory on the apron. Got back in the ring. Irish whip. Nice counter by Theory. And Theory caught him on the knee. Austin Theory now with the strikes. Austin Theory, what's he have in mind here? Oh! That was like a package fisherman neckbreaker. Look at the leg there by Theory! And no! Showed up in 2 by Priest. Not enough to pack up Priest just yet for Austin Theory there. Mr. A-Town Down, not looking too good. Priest able to counter with the elbows. Double leg, got him down near the ropes. What a kick out. Drops the elbow to Priest. Right into the heart of Theory. Now Damian Priest, full head of steam. Oh, Theory caught him with a boot. Counter for counter, almost tipped the tap. Able to roll through up the boot attack by Theory. Sets him up the ropes. And then the, almost a variation of a flapjack by Priest. Looks like a slam dunk flapjack. And now Damian Priest, maybe thinking South of Heaven. That might be waiting in the wings for Theory. But Priest, face first into the corner goes Theory by the hands of the Punishment of the Judgment Day. Got him in position. Oh! Face first out of the corner. Now Damian Priest running boot into the corner. And now Damien got him. Elevated flatliner. Has Theory's chances flatlined here tonight? Yes, it has. Damian Priest qualifies for the King of the Ring tournament. Oh, wait a minute. Lights went out. What the hell? What the? That's Omos! Omos in the ring! Omos! No! Choke slam on the Priest! Omos! Targeting Priest! Despite that it's Omos versus Page! And it's Priest versus Hayes from the SmackDown bracket! Make sure you click the subscribe button and the notification bell where you never miss a video from this channel.
It looks like my prayers have been answered. I wanted new competition, and it looks like new superstars are emerging before our very eyes, and I plan on facing one of them, especially La Primera and Stephanie Vaquer. But before she gets a chance at me, she's got a resume to build, and before we square off, she's got to work hard, and then eventually this match will happen. But at the same time, I got the Queen of the Ring to focus on. We could see a SmackDown star gain an opportunity for SummerSlam. So to the women and the Queen of the Ring, I'll be watching and scouting each of you. The EST is the WWE champion and the pinnacle of the women's division here on SmackDown.
The women's champion, well aware of what's going on around her, with the new superstars arriving, and also the Queen of the Ring tournament will now be underway on the next episode of SmackDown for the SmackDown bracket, as the entire bracket of the Queen of the Ring and the entire bracket of the King of the Ring has been fulfilled. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see the first round matches on SmackDown starting next week, as it will be Ethan Page going one-on-one with the Nigerian Giant Omos. Round one of the quarterfinal match will take place on the next episode. But also in the next episode, it will be Last Legend going one-on-one with Michin, meeting him in the round one quarterfinal matchup. Queen of the Ring and King of the Ring will start next week, but also next week, Roman Reigns, the Intercontinental Champion, will go one-on-one. We're going to outdo what Dominic Mysterio did when he went up against Wesley, as Wesley has a chance to go one-on-one with the Intercontinental Champion. Stephanie Vaquer will be in action, as she'll go one-on-one with Zoe Stark. Stark had a fallout with Michin earlier tonight. Can Stark rebound against Vaquer on the next episode, all on SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's minimum time on SmackDown. As here comes the #1 contender for the title at Bash in Berlin in the Viper.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
The Viper, Randy Orton, a man who survived Hell in a Cell against John Cena at Bad Blood, to now earning his way into the undisputed title picture. And it will be Randy Orton in the main event challenging CM Punk for the WWE title. Randy Orton tonight got to go one-on-one with CM Punk's choice. Orton got to somehow withstand the poison handed to him by the best in the world. But it's CM Punk's choice of who will Orton face in our main event here in Glendale, Arizona. It could be anybody, not on the roster, but also anybody in the world. As tonight, Randy Orton, maybe want to use tonight as an example that maybe he'll be the next in line to be called WWE Champion by the end of Bash in Berlin. But let's see who we face here tonight. Oh, well, this is interesting. A man who also shares something in common with CM Punk and Randy Orton.
And his opponent from Sin City, weighing in at 265 pounds, Karrion Kross.
CM Punk has chosen the Herald of Doomsday in Karrion Kross. A man who's also a former world champion, just like Orton, Cena, and Punk. But also, something that Cross has in common with Orton and CM Punk is the fact that he's also beaten John Cena at a premium live event as well. So now tonight, it's Cross going one-on-one, crossing paths with the Viper, Randy Orton. And I'm sure a man who was once known as a killer will love to cut the head of the snake, of the Viper, the apex predator, here tonight. We've seen Karrion Kross get a win over Braun Strowman on SmackDown in Hammerstein Ballroom. Came up short against Damian Priest in Vegas, but let's see how he fares in Glendale, Arizona against that man. As the crowd chants for Randy Orton here tonight, Jessica Carr refereeing this matchup. Right out the gate. Hammer-like fist got Orton from behind with a waistlock. Does Cross here. And now Cross able to apply pressure onto the Viper. But look at Orton, able to turn that around. A naturally gifted superstar is Randy Orton. Been in the game for 20 plus years. As, again, Cross at the upper hand to Orton, turn that around. Grounded side headlock here. Now looking to apply pressure onto Cross. Look at that, applying pressure to Orton with the headlock. Again, they're going to make tonight all about making a statement, does Randy, towards CM Punk. You heard what Punk said earlier tonight. He got through what he called another rerun, facing an old foe in Kane on the last episode. But tonight, Randy Orton going up against a man he's barely fought against on SmackDown or ever in Universe World in Karrion Kross. A kickdown. Karrion Kross, look at that! Oh! What an exploder! That was like a Uranagi exploder suplex. He had him in a Uranagi position and then just tossed him on the back of his neck to Kross onto Orton. And now that lariat on the outside, but Orton dragged it screw to the left knee. Now Randy Orton, look at this. Go to work here. Right. Oh, God. I think Kross is busted open. I might be wrong there, but on the side of his skull, I see a red mark on his head. Running knee there by Kross onto Orton. And maybe a piece of Orton's gear might have gotten onto the face of Kross, but nonetheless, Karrion Kross able to create separation, got back in the ring, able to regroup momentarily, got him here, and no! Counter the Kross, picked him up, off guard, and now got him downstairs, up, powerbomb position. Kross, bad intentions. They're gonna send Randy face first off the turnbuckle. And now they're gonna look at Kross just choking the life out of Orton here. Trying to suffocate the Viper. Trying to stop the airflow towards the brain of Randy. Big Kross for Randy Orton. Oh, trying to counter, but Kross sneaks through the back door with a chop block. Oh, had him by the leg, but an insecurity there by Orton. And now the Viper got Kross in the middle of the ring, but Kross up to his feet. But Randy with a clothesline. And another. Here comes the Apex Predator. To Jordan, the clotheslines, the power slam, the hook, and the shoulder pit run. And now Orton again, got him up on his shoulders. What's Orton thinking? But again, Kross. Orton took too much time, got him with the chop block, running knee there. And Randy Orton, backbreaker, and a clothesline to the back of the neck, nonetheless. Look at Randy though, Shujikatomi, reverse submission. And it looks like Karrion Kross able to find a way out, and he does. The Herald of Doomsday able to get out the hold, and I got him here. Oh no, Doomsday Saito suplex. That doomsday suplex. And now, wait a minute. He calls this the final prayer. Is that it for the Viper? Randy Orton kicks out at 2. It is not yet for the Viper to say his final prayer, just in the nick of time, able to kick out at 2. Oh. And it's Cross on the offense. The bell to belly, the knee to the skull, now on the outside here. And a double leg takedown. Cross doing, oh, but Randy able to turn around. I was going to say Cross doing his damage to weaken the Apex Predator, trying to make sure that Randy Orton is down for the count, but sadly, at least for Cross's mind, not the case. Randy Orton got him. Oh, elbow to the face. Randy out with an elbow of his own. Oh, Cross swinging for the fence, and then Cross! Spine buster! Count of 7. Sends Randy back in the ring. The Tolman. They're going to tell the Viper that time's up. But Randy caught him with an elbow. RKO! Randy Orton got it! And it's carried across the powers of the 2! But look at Randy. Not done yet. Now look at that, bit frustrated. Continue with the onslaught. Oh! Randy Orton feels that the end is near. Okay, no, blocked it. Cross, they get Cross jacket, blocked it again to Orton. Irish whip off the ropes. Power slam. And now the Viper is coiled. Is it time? Randy Orton got something else in mind. Vertical suplex. Just when he thought he was going for the RKO, able to change direction with the suplex. Randy Orton, like a snake, literally eyeing his prey, trying to weaken it, trying to sink his fangs into him, but not the case. Cross able to avoid. But Randy, elbow after elbow. Randy Orton, RKO! Landed smart! The RKO! Randy Orton wins! What a battle! So wait a minute. It seems that Punk's plan may have backfired as Cross came away with the loss. Wait a minute! Punk from behind! Punk getting the upper hand, knocking Orton down. Could that be the scene of Basher Bullet in 3 weeks from tonight?
Swing the remix gone!